Hey folks, thought I'd play some closers today. Tomorrow, or today by the time you guys see this, I'll be attempting to get a PS5, but we all know the chances of that are pretty slim. I actually found out why this game was running so choppy on my PC, even though my frame rate counter said was running at 60. It turns out that if you run this on a high refresh rate monitor, the monitor I use for all PC gaming is 144 Hz 1440p. But if you run the game on a monitor like that, it starts to get really choppy. So right now, I have it running on my console monitor, and the monitor I use for chat when I'm doing PC games. I'm running it on here, and it seems to be working much better. So let's do a couple runs here. Hopefully this works. If it doesn't, I'm going to be PO'd.
さて、やるとしますか。
시작하죠. 장미숙 요원님.
그래, 리더.
걱정하지 마세요.
세컨드 체인! 俺の拳を食らえ! 覚悟しろ! 覚悟しろ! 消えろ! 俺が好きだ! 生きれまい! セカンドチェインまったけ覚悟しろゴールデンエイジ
You know how Korean MMOs are, a lot of times they're terribly optimized. This is definitely running a lot better now that it's running at, it's running in 64-bit. That was one of the reasons why I stopped playing this.
セカンドチェインブラウンショット覚悟しろ
This guy won't die.
セカンドチェインオラオラオラオラセカンドチェイン
ガタが来る前に終わらせる
鬼と呼ばれた姿覚悟しろ見せてやる切れまいセカンドチェイン俺の拳を食らえ
666 시리즈를
네. 한번 이게 마지막이에요.
ド派手に行くぞ覚悟しろゴールデンエイジド派手に行くぞ好きだセカンドチェインブラウンショット俺の拳を食らえド派手に行くぞオラオラオラ
그죠. 마스 그리고 마스터 아니야. 이건 그러면서도 마스터 이건 대신 차원종을 죽이는 힘이 아니야. 그러니까 부산 시민들에게 최선으로 향할 가라.
마스테마의 제거를 확인.
I unlocked the raid against that boss. I'm not strong enough yet, and I couldn't find carry, so I'm just going to progress through the story today.
쉬어도 되는 건가?
여기 좀 수고 많으셨. 이전에 굉장한 솜씨를 가진 의사 같은 약을 처방해도 어쩐지 장미숙 요원님의 하지만
666
네 동원할 수 있는 모든 수단 그 사이에 놀라. 그래도 보통 클로저 저희가 작전을 진행하기도 전 마구잡이로 부산 그렇게 순식간에 모든 생명 이번 작전이 그리고
일어났군.
Did you have to beat me up that hard?
워낙 못해.
처음으로 신체
무리하시면 안 돼요.
그렇다고 민수한테요. 지가 저지 그리고 뭐
무리하지 마세요. 몸 건강이 우선이니까.
부산시장 무사히 돌아왔나
아이고
생환 축하
아우
치워라
아이고
이번 사태가 완전히 그러면서 국회의원직도 사퇴 절차를
Boy, this guy is, he's better than our real politicians.
그런 자리에
He realizes he messed up, and he's actually leaving.
그래
Revolutionary for a mayor,
가 개정되자마자
or a politician.
준비했었지. 갖은 제약을 하지만 신들 이런 내가 맘 편히 좌절하고
아니, 내도 똑같이
열심히 그런 위험한 걸 왜 갖고 계전
특수 요원쯤 된 그렇지는 않.
뭐라고?
그래, 네가 내도 부산을
마침 기다리고 있...
그때 만약 그때 그 시절
두 번은 없으니까 안심. 일이 다 끝나면 좀 쉬다 가십시오.
さっさと終わらせるぞ。
セカンドチェイン。覚悟しろ。おっと。おらおら。セカンドチェイン。俺の拳を食らえ。はっ。消えろ。ド派手に行くぞ。セカンドチェイン。俺の拳を食らえ。切れまい。おっと。覚悟しろ。おっと。
まったく。
セカンドチェイン。覚悟しろ。ダメだ。覚悟しろ。ド派手に行くぞ。おっと。
ガタが来る前に終わらせる。
呼ばれた姿見せてやる。セカンドチェイン。ド派手に行くぞ。覚悟しろ。ド派手に行くぞ。俺の拳を食らえ。
Really not a fan of these levels that aren't just straight walls, straight rooms. Doesn't work too well in this game. Most of the hitboxes are designed for pretty much exactly that. Straight walls. So when they start straight rooms, so when they try to deviate from straight lines, it gets a little clunky. And I get that this game has been out for 6 years and they're trying to add some variety, but we all know how variety tends to go in games like this. Not that well.
ガタが来る前に終わらせる。
Common knowledge at this point.
覚悟しろ。覚悟しろ。俺の拳を食らえ。手加減なしだ。セカンドチェイン。クラウンショット。邪魔だ。おら。セカンドチェイン。青春よ。ハルバック。覚悟しろ。
急がないと通販が届いちまう。行くぞ。
手加減なしだ。ド派手に行くぞ。おら。ド派手に行くぞ。
Damn, 279 million, 297 million actually.
決まった。
I think I missed the raid today because I was out at my neighbor's house. I was also playing Sakuno a little bit today too. I want to get an overview out for that, but I'm still kind of in the beginning of the game, so I figured probably play play this today and then DMC tomorrow to celebrate Special Edition coming out and celebrate me probably not getting a PS5 because they're going to be all sold out. But let's stay hopeful.
그럼 어쩌면 그렇잖아도 부산을 부디 조심히 다녀오세요.
시장을 믿으라고 했었지. 손에 든 그 총
긴장되는군요.
시장에 보증이 있으니
그렇게까지
겸손이야.
반반입니다. 일반 탄원과 어디까지나 접근을 잠깐 제가 할 수 있는 일은 차원종의 제
Pretty sure that's actually the next raid boss. perfect now. It actually looks like it's at 60 FPS instead of like 20. Going from like 20 to 60 at random is really messing with my eyes. Glad I got it getting better.
派手にいくぞゆっくり小一
それじゃ行きますかっと
セカンドチェインアーミットブレイク覚悟しろナッカパンチ青春よカムバックセカンドチェイン
Those guys are quite literally common riders. There's like the South Korean like officers are in there for the military. But the armor they used was from one of the old dimensional monsters. So they quite literally are Korean Kamen Riders. I think the design is really awesome. I think this game has good character design when it wants to. When it's not just all lollies. Jay is one of my favorite characters in these kinds of games for sure. He really stands out.
이겼고 이제 쉬어도 되는 건가?
I've gotten a lot of compliments on my my costume in this game. I actually have 6 out of 10 pieces for the rare set, but I need the last 4, and those are the most expensive because you can't combine other costumes for them. So maybe next month, whether or not I get the PS5, I might put some cash into this.
일이 다 끝나면 좀 쉬다 가십시오.
I'm kind of on the fence about Godfall.
위상
I haven't seen too much about it yet,
물론 어렵겠지. 그럼 바로 작전에 돌입해라.
and I kind of have to save the money I have in there for the PS5. I want to see how it runs on
急がないと通
high
販が届
mid-range
いちまう
computers like
行く
mine.
ぞ
派手にいくぞナッカパンチセカンドチェインクラウンショットふっ消えろせっふっセカンドチェイン
まったく
お派手に行くぞこいつで決めるぞセカンドチェイン俺の拳を食らえ
Here comes a Kamen Rider. Oh, never mind. It's like the first boss.
まったく
Oh, there he is.
オラオラオラオラ覚悟しろ覚悟しろセカンドチェインお派手に行くぞ見切れまい覚悟しろ俺が好きだおっとセカンドチェインブラウンショット覚悟しろ
まったく
せっナッカパンチ覚悟しろド派手に行くぞ セカンドチェインブラウンショット派手にいくぞマッハパンチ止めた覚悟しろ一礼前派手にいくぞセカンドチェイン派手にいくぞアーミットブレイク
Apparently Jay's getting some buffs soon. I actually looked them up on one of the forums, and but yeah, seems like it came back at a good time. Servers merged. It's running it. It's in 64-bit right now, and yeah, my boy Jay's getting buffed. So I think I'll stop there for today. I'm not entirely sure if this is working because it's kind of an unorthodox way for me to record and play games right now, but I have to do it with this. I have to do it with my first monitor, otherwise the game runs really poorly, because this is a Korean developed game, which means that it's fun to play in its own right, but kind of behind the times. So let me grind these up. Alright folks, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe I'll have the PS5. I'm unsure how things will work exactly, because if the local store has it, then it's very likely I will have it on Thursday. But I'm sure there's pretty high demand. There's a couple GameStops here in town. Ideally would be the one walking distance, but they're not allowing people to stand out in line, and it's actually, even though I'm a Californian, we've actually had pretty cold weather lately, so I'm not going to risk getting a cold and COVID over a game console. But you guys will know sooner than later if things work out. Thanks for watching.